Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah, and if you guys are enjoying my planty content, don't forget, hit that subscribe button down below. Welcome back to all my other subscribers. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much again for being here today. All right, you guys, so in today's video, I'm finally getting around to doing a propagation video. Okay, I have been talking about doing a propagation video for like, I don't even know how long. Months, it feels like. It really does. It feels like months, but we're doing it today. So I have so much stuff here. So I'm gonna go ahead and go around and show you guys all my little supplies that I got going, and then we're gonna go around and pick some plants to chop. So the reason I have not done this before now is because all of my plants really needed some care from me. So I don't know, I feel like I haven't really been taking the best care of my plants for a while now, and I really want to get them in better health. So if I have plants that are struggling that need to be chopped up, I'm gonna chop them today. Okay, we're gonna restart some things and get some stuff propping. I do have a light right here behind me underneath this table that plugs in, and my bin fits perfectly under there. And I also have a light hanging right here. My husband got a light for me, so I am going to be changing this little 3-bar light behind me on this table to another light, so there'll be enough light in here. And I currently only have 2 prop boxes going. So I have this one, which is a bunch of Monstera Adansonii that I restarted, which is dried out and done, ready, like that's ready to go. So I need to pot those up, decide what I'm gonna do with those. I might put these in leca. I don't know. I'll see if I can get the moss off of them. And then I have this bin right here. I do have a clip of me chopping up this Hoya calistophylla, one of my imports. So I'm gonna be adding that into this video so you guys can see, but I haven't checked on this at all. This is my first time opening it up. So in a few minutes, we're gonna look at these roots. But let me just go around and show you guys all my supplies. Okay, so I have a giant bin right here. Here it is, okay? And I have some more stuff in here. It's perfect because it's got the clear lid. Okay, the clear lid's great. I've got this old dog food container that I can prop some stuff in. I also have this little container. I have this jar. Okay, I don't know how much stuff we're going to be propping today, but I have this jar I can prop in. And then I also have this big glass, let me get it. Oh, this one's heavy, and it has to just like go. It fits good under this table, okay? This guy. I also have probably 2 more of those, but I'm not getting those. I'm going to use up all these things first. And I have some orchid moss right here and perlite. Okay, we're gonna do some things in some perlite. I also have some cups that I got these clear cups. We've ended up using a couple for $1 from CVS Pharmacy, and I think they're gonna be perfect for perlite or moss. I also have a bunch. Did I bring them in here? I did. These little, they have holes in them, just little starter pots. If I need to put moss in something, I could do that, because I'm not exactly sure what all I want to chop. I'm just going to go around and check out some plants. I have a couple right here that I know for sure I'm going to chop. And then I have a big old giant bowl, my Pyrex, that I'm going to be mixing my moss in. So these 2 things go together. And then I have some fertilizer water that I'm going to be mixing up my moss with. I also have one more little bin that I'm going to be emptying soil, because I know I have one plant right here behind me that I'm going to empty the soil out. So we have all the things, okay, to make perfect propagation boxes and bins. I hear Dallas. He might need me. And I think what I want to do first is go around in here and chop the plants that I know. So the only thing I did not get was my scissors, the most important. The most important thing. So let me do that. All right, I'm back. Me and Dallas. He's just hanging out in here. You should be taking your nap because you're tired. Oh, that baby's sleepy. All right, so I have 2 plants right here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to start cutting stuff first, and I'm just gonna lay it in here, okay? Then we'll mix up like moss, perlite, all that stuff. So I have my little bin right here, and the first one on my list is gonna be this Monstera Celtibacana, and this is why, like, isn't that crazy? It's got this long runner. Once I gave it this copper little trellis, it just took off and it started producing like really mature, bigger leaves, and then the ends are smaller. I don't know. I kind of want to make this thing climb up a board. I do have stuff that I want to make climb up a board, but we're just going to prop this first. I'm going to chop it probably like right here, I think. What do you think, Dallas? Should I chop it right there? Because that's enough for this little end. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to chop. Boop. I chopped it off. And then I'm just going to sit this end down in the pot like that. And we're going to stick him back in his spot. Alright, we got our bin right here. And I'm just going to take it at the node. There's a piece with like a node without a leaf. Just in between each node. And then I think I'm going to leave this with 3 leaves. Well, this is the leaf that's pushing out new growth because, oh no, he's got my hair. I like to do like a starter plant and have like one piece that's already kind of like longer or vining. So got those right here. Now I'm going to grab the second plant and go ahead and cut it up. And then once I have all my cuttings, we can just do the other things. You took your sock off. What? Wait. You got your sock, boy. You got that sock. My boy. He's got his socks. I love you. Got so much junk piled around me. I don't have much room to move around in here. Okay, so here is my Syngonium macrophyllum, and this guy had a little bit of an accident with the cats, and they tore some of it, but it's got this long runner, and honestly, guys, it is so thirsty all the time. This long runner is just like hanging off the edge. Mary from Mary J's Plants sent me this plant, and it's doing good. It went downhill like right when I first got it. It's from Steve's Leaves. It went downhill right when I first got it, and then it's done good now that I understand it more. And this pot does not have drainage, so I would have thought that, and it came from like such a small pot, but it just dries out really quick. So I'm going to cut this. I'm going to leave one leaf right here. I'm going to cut this like that, and I'm going to leave that one little piece hanging off the edge. Should I do it like right there? I can always cut more, so I'm going to cut it first right here. Okay. Right there. I think that looks cute. What do you think, Dallas? Is this cute? You think it's cute? Cute plants? Okay, so now I gotta decide how I want to root up this runner. I think I'm gonna do the same. Oh, it's got a leaf coming out of there. I don't know what to do. Should I separate that? Okay, we're gonna separate. We're gonna cut it once right here. I do kind of leave a, I'm not going to cut it right close up to the node, because if it was to start rotting, you'll still have some that you could cut off. So yeah, I'm leaving it there. And then let's see. Oh, this is like a Hoya. See, it pushes out that stuff. I can't think of its name. Do I have a tissue around here? Cut this one more time right here in between. I'm going to try to put that down in there so if it wants to drip in the container. Then this has like one leaf right here and then the 2 nodes. Should I do like that? We're cutting it. Okay, so I'm cutting that one off by itself. Okay, so I think I'm going to just go over here and chop some off my micans, because I know like I want to do a good bit of micans, and I don't know, I think this would be the perfect container, or this long container for the micans. I think I'm just going to do it in moss, but yeah, we're just going to take off the longest bits, honestly, because I want to make more micans. I definitely want to make more micans. And then what else in here? So I know I have a plant in the boys' room that I know I want to chop, but what else in here? I get some type of way that I don't want to chop my plants. You guys already know, but I want to have propagation, so it's like I need one or the other. I can't have both things. It has cat hair on it. So lovely. Here's what I got off of the Micans. Let me see. It's got this weird long runner with no leaves. I'm going to cut this whole thing off and we're going to put some nodes down in there. Because this plant did have cold damage, so. Cute. We're going to stick those right there. Here is the Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, and it's like in 3 days lost all its bottom leaves, and this leaf is next. I thought it needed a drink again, and I watered it. I think it might have root rot, and it's all flimsy, and it's growing off this pole, and I just don't like it that it's bald down there. So we're going to chop him up, okay? We're going to chop him up. Chop him up. I see you scratch your little lip. Those little nails. So Dallas is going to be making some background noise. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm going to set the camera back up and work on taking this off. And then, I'm going to have to take that crunchy book away. And then I am going to empty the soil in this bin. This is why I got this bin. So let's just put our Micans down in there for now. Oh, high five. High five. Yeah. Yeah, high five. Yeah, high five. Alright, here it is. You want this sock off too? Boop. I took both the socks off, the boy. Okay. What am I doing? This doesn't have a drainage hole, and it had been fine in here doing great for like ever, but I hear they're always good growers. Here's what its root ball looks like. It doesn't seem to be rot. Is it dried out? What in the world? This was grown in one of those little plug things. Like I can see the little plug. And then I'll figure out if I'm going to plant. I might cut it down and just plant that back up. Pot it back up, plant it. You know what I mean. Here's the bottom. I'm going to cut it right there. We're going to leave that. What was that stump? Yeah, I'm going to cut it right here in the middle. Ah! I did it. I did it. But I think he's going to be a lot happier because it was just losing, like, look at how much stem that is. Okay, I'm going to start putting this one. Bless the boy. Oh, bless the boy. Oh, God bless him. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to take this book away because you're making too much noise. Probably going to put it in fast forward because he is going crazy. Let me show you where I'm going to do it here. So I'm going to root it, cut the top off, and leave those 3 leaves right here. Boom, boom. Done. That's so cute. It is so pretty, honestly. Then this little part, I think I'm going to leave, these nodes right here are really close together. I'm going to leave those 3 together. And then we're going to cut like so. These separate. And we're going to see what happens. Because they will push like new growth out of this little stem. I know some people like to take all the leaves off. I do not because it just makes me feel like I completely murdered my plant. But yeah. So here's our bin full of these. Now I guess let's chop up the Micans and then I'm going to start putting this stuff in its bins. Yeah. Where's your jewel rag? Good boy. Alright, here's my bin. And I'm just going to take a strand and we're going to just start chopping them up. So I probably am going to discard a little bit of this and cut it closer to the node. So I'm just doing them about this size. So I'm leaving, like, I'm going to cut off a lot of that and just get it closer to the node. Yeah, we're starting a trash pile. What you want to do? Do you want to get on your belly for a minute? What do you want to do? I've got some bottle for you. Do you want that? Okay, I'm going to finish doing this right here. And I'll see if you want some bottle. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're Dallas free for a minute so you guys can hear me good now. I'm just splitting these cups in half and I'm gonna start pouring perlite into these. I think that's what I want to do first. All right, let me get it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use these cups to put down in this container. So I'm just going to open this up to where I can dip a cup in the perlite. I don't know how much to put in there. Like that much, you think? I have never rooted in perlite before, but I think that's probably pretty good. Okay, I'm going to make a little stack of them. This is what I'm going to do. Pour a little bit of the nutrient water in there. This, I need more. I'm going to put the plant in it like this and then put some more perlite in it. I'm just doing this to wet it. And I think this is going to be the easiest. I probably did this backwards, right? Shouldn't I have put the plant in the perlite, I keep wanting to say in the perlite and then watered it? Might have been better. Here we go. Okay, how many more? Alright, let me grab some of the Rhaphidophora and put those in. Okay, now we're gonna move all these cups into my big bin. This is how I like it. It's totally soaking wet. And if I squeeze it, maybe like a little bit comes out, but it's not like dripping. You know, you see when I pull it up, it's not dripping at all. And I just mix it up really good. And yeah. Perfect. Make sure all of it is got the water in it, because sometimes you'll come across like a little dry spot. Now, I've got to decide what all we're going to put in moss. I'm just going to take a little ball of moss and stick it right around the node. I'm going to grab another one, stick it to it with some more moss around it, and another little baby one. Then I'm just going to shove it down here in the bottom of the cup, nice and tight. Perfect. So cute. I'm going to stick them in our bin. Here's some more little ones. So we're going to put all 4 of these little ones in a cup next. So I'm going to do the same thing. Just grab a little thing, put some more around it, add the other one to it. Then we'll stick them in the cup. squish him down in there. And also, I would love to be able to, like, I don't know, trade maybe, or sell, or do something, because I'm not utilizing it at all. Like, this literally only have those 2 little bins. That's the only propagations I have, like, and I could definitely, I have space to do, like, so many bins. So many bins if I get them. And I know some people will, like, burn holes or poke holes in the bottom, and then that way they can just, like, bottom water in the bin and it'll drip out or whatever. But I don't know. I'm an underwater. I'm going to keep the, you know, I'm going to keep the cup whole. I'm not going to poke holes in it. So I can just top it off with my watering can. That's looking cute. Okay, so what else do I want to do with moss? I think I'm going to put micans in this container. Or, really, this one would be better because it's bigger. So I'm thinking I'm going to empty my leca into here. We're going to swap out. And we're going to use this one because I really like these because it gives them room to, like, you know, grow up. And I can move this like into something. I'm probably going to end up using this whole bag of moss. That's why the next bin I'm going to use perlite like in the other things, because yeah, I am. Okay, I'm going to wet up some more moss. I think what I want to do is put all of these micans in here, even the nodes, and we're just going to have like one big box of micans. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I want to do. Here's what I got so far. Half of it, I got the leaves stuck down in there, and then the other half, I'm just gonna like spread these out on here and then just add some moss on top, so then at least I can see, like, you know, where all the new ones are coming in. And then we're gonna stick the lid on him. We're gonna put him in this cup in moss, and we're gonna stick him down. Should I cut this? I feel like I need to cut this one more time. We are. Where's my scissors? We're going to cut him right here. And then I'm going to stick this down in a cup. Cute. Into the bin he goes. And got one more cup right here. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to wrap them up in a moss ball and then shove it down in there. Alright, let me just show you guys what our bin looks like. Here it is. It's looking so cute. I am going to pick up some more of the cups the next time I go to CVS or whatever, the Dollar Tree. And I'm probably going to get some more moss whenever I go out. I'm not going to make it a like priority. I don't have to have it right now. But I'm going to do this bin with perlite, and I'm going to stick those Rhaphidophora nodes down in here. I also have a Scindapsus exotica that's like has this huge long runner that I'm going to chop up and put the nodes down in there with it. We're going to mix them together. So let me go ahead and fill up with perlite and put the nodes in here. Oh yeah, I have one more cup in here. Nice. Here's the nodes. Alright, so it's a few hours later. I'm going to show you guys my bin. It's right under here in a few minutes and what I got going on. But I forgot I had this wonky looking silver sword, which is just like a bunch of stumps. And something is wrong with this thing. Like every single leaf, if I don't pick it out, gets stuck. Can you guys see it? it gets stuck like that every single leaf. So it ends up growing like in this crazy way. So I'm going to chop it up. I'm going to put it in this little container, okay, and I'm going to put perlite in it. We're going all in with the perlite, you guys, because I'm out of moss, so fingers crossed that it does decent. So I'm going to pour some perlite in here, and then we're going to chop this bad boy up. Also, like, that's what it's in, okay? That's probably part of the problem, why it's not growing so good, but I'm going to chop him. So I'm going to add him up here to this little layer, and I did chop up and put my, Exotica in that bin. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like it's fine to have some of those containers on top of there because I don't want anything in here to burn. Like, I don't want it to be too bright, but I think it's gonna do good here. And then over here is my little thing with all, this thing's taped because it's broke, all of my micans in the moss, so hopefully those do good as well. This thing needs to be totally repotted. I guess I could just save this bottom part and just do. Should I keep that a little bit? Thinking about keeping that. Here is, it's so bad and all dried up. I'm gonna stick it down in this jar with some perlite and stuff, and we're gonna put it in our prop box and see if I can get it to grow anymore in a more humid environment. So let me fill this thing up with some perlite and some nutrient water. All right, here is what our bin looks like. There's definitely some more room for some other items. And it just looks so cute. Also, right here is all of the other little nodes. Hopefully it's okay. All right, hopefully it's okay. Also, right here is the silver sword. And then I had that from when we chopped up the top off my syngonium. So, I have other spots. I could fit some more bins. I have some more. I have that big glass jar I didn't use. I just need to get some more moss because, I don't know, you guys, I'm not sure about the perlite. I'm normally water or moss, so hopefully this does okay. If not, I'll switch them to moss. But yeah, next time I go out, I need to get some moss. Then I need to decide what to do with these Addisonii and go ahead and pot them up because they're done. They're hitting the lid. All right, you guys, that's gonna do it for our propagation video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know, leave me a comment down below, interact with my channel some way because it really helps it out. So thank you guys so much for making it to the end. You're the best, for real. Thank you guys. And I'll be back at you guys again soon with another planty video. Bye.